Which you're not being my favorite today. I don't know. See, like we're getting a half of our frames are dropped. Right. Look at that. It's gonna be better now? 'Cause that wasn't on our side. Okay. It's gonna behave. I'll let you behave. You do your thing. All right. Uh-oh. Could not document control because you couldn't find style in stretch. All right. Stretch style. Yeah, we're getting a ton of dropped frames. All right, y'all. I'm gonna call it. This. I think I just got to reboot the machine. Oh, good. At least that rendered. But this dropped frames issue is it's not good. Audio. Okay, so Twitch is saying that audio video configuration. But what is incompatible about it? You didn't say what was incompatible. I mean, come on. Is it? I mean, right now it's happy. It's just every now and then it's unstable. And right now it says everything's good. Drive me crazy, Twitch. Yo, go. I think I need to add a buffer. Yeah. Let's see. How do we do that? Stream delay. Could do that. I wonder what they mean here. Reserve cutoff point. Increase delay when reconnecting. I don't know. Well, I'm going to play around with Twitch for a little bit. So I'm going to kill OBS again. So, no. Abs. Obs. Well, obs. All right. Now we're back, and we have a buffer. Hey, Raimu. Oh my goodness. How have you been? Yes, Mr. Cam. You've got the camera going. You haven't streamed yet this year. Is this like a resolution or kicking a bad habit? Oh, sorry, you got some bad situation going on. That sucks. I do enjoy your streams. Display flex. That's right. It's the enum. Oops. Oh, can't use a comma after it, of course. All right. So now we have this property which has a style. Who knows how this is going to be represented? I think. Oh, partial equal, partial or. It won't work on this. That makes sense. Actually, why? Well, partial equal. I don't see why those don't exist. Oh, wow, you've been working on version 2 of your game, all in Rust and with a database from the start this time, learning Webpack and U. So why'd you go with U as opposed to the others? Gonna comment out the children bit for now. All right, and then let's comment out most of this. Actually, we're gonna get rid of that. We're in Flexbox now. That doesn't matter there. I got kids in the background. You did find a bug in the WebSocket code yesterday. Oh, no way. That's great. I wonder. All right. Cannot find macros serialized in the scope. Why? Why does it care? All right. Style here. Yes. So style does not implement. Let's see, the method with setter exists for struct property builder, yada yada, but its straight bounds were not satisfied. Style doesn't implement export. So we have to implement export for it. Oh, I've got a little gremlin in the background here. All right. He's having fun with the green screen. All right. I wonder, Rtmp. So I thought ffmpeg. I thought we could give ffmpeg a little bit more of a buffer. Because every now and then, yeah, it says that there's just some sort of network issue. No idea what it is. All right. I'll have to look into that later. Vite? Oh, Vite is for front end. Ah, is that by Tailwind Labs? Oh, instead of Webpack. What are they using for their transpiler? I started using Swick.rs. ESBuild. ESBuild is quick. ESBuild is really quick. All right, how do we implement this? Style needs to implement export. Or maybe we do this. Oh, come on. That's so strange. Why can't I do them all? So we get rid of style, do that. Now this, yeah, oh, shoot. Then they technically don't need to be public, but forget it. Style, display. They exist right there, don't they? Yes, good. All right, this should get us closer than where we were. All right. All right. Now, I forget what the error is that's coming up here, but these do not export the right thing. I mean, maybe they'll just show up as enums somehow. No. Align content export is not there. Align content. Let's move this to the first tab. Close tabs to the right. See, we actually want the rect from stretch. What is stretch using for rect? Come on, where's stretch? Ah, stretch didn't end up in the docs. Docs are too verbose. Stretch geometry rect. There we go. And dimension we don't have imported. Oh, that's style dimension. My mistake. Style dimension. Now this size. And number, where out the number? All right, let's look. I see, I see. Number. All right, now it's going to tell us that each and every one of those, yeah, align content does not implement that. So either we implement, let's see, how does export work? It feels like it should be enum. Oh, what is this? RPC mode. Or is this? This is just in the module. What is this? Oh, that's under native script. Okay, never mind. You'll make it fit. You'll just implement it on your own. All right. So we need some way to represent this. And how do we get Godot? Let's see. Script help. No, not in there. Property and enum. There. And set an integer floater string property as an enumerated value. So yeah, we could implement these, each and every one of these, to make this kind of work. So that when we clicked on Flexbox, we'd have a big set of different properties in there. Okay, so we could do that. But then how would we get the children to lay out? I'm pinning that for now. Rescue Elite is nice. Yes, it is. We would know the children and their order. The children are going to have to give us certain bits of information, like their style. So maybe, I mean, is there a way to encode style? We could just say it's like a binary thing. style. Because we could serialize and deserialize this. Have our own version of all of these. That'd be a pain. It'd work. Just a moment. All right. That we can export. And I wonder, what? All right. It's 10 o'clock. We could do this. The problem then is I don't think that we have a way to express a property in the UI correctly. Can we do that with in a resource have a UI? Exporting a custom resource type. Let's see if we can get something simple showing up. That's not like that. So we don't want this to be a native class. We just want this to be a type, but it has to be a native class to be right. Okay, so this needs to be a native class so we can export it. We have resource. It's going to whine that it doesn't have a new. Oh, there was a no constructor thing. No constructor. Oh, don't worry about our original ribbon. I'm kind of lost in my head at the moment, so I don't mind. All right, So those aren't going to display like that. Flexbox style, property. Okay, we need a default on this. Now, can we put a property here? We can. Now let's say that we had a, an enum or something. How do you think the unthinkable with an if? That is bad. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna send that to somebody. Thank you for that. Ah, that's fantastic. All right. I want to see multiple elements in there. What? Doesn't satisfy export. Why not? Uh, to variant from variant and to variant. Take that. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh. Export? Come on. I know. I don't think that works. I don't think that works. Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, let's get rid of that and that. Let's import our Flexbox style. And what do we need for that? Type hint. Uh, cannot find export in the scope. Strange. I see it up there. But the rest of this though, I am not sure what this type should be. So we can create a new export info. Variant type. I mean, maybe it's like a dictionary type. A man's at a funeral. Asks the widow if she asks that he says a word. She says, please do. The man says, plethora. To which she responds, thank you. That means a lot. Yeah, that just happened. I'm sorry. See, I don't think this is the right way to do this. All right, let's undo a bit. We're going to go back to big list. There's a big list. All right, I think for each one of these, we need to have like a display property, right? So in this case, Bob struct display property, right? Resource, native class, etc. And this inside of it has, no, we're going like this with style display. I usually tell dad jokes. Most of the time he laughs. Do you know when a joke becomes a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Oh, and where's my box of jokes? This got me started on this forever ago, right? Our little list of bad jokes. How do fish count on their fish fingers? What do you call a blind dinosaur? Do you think he saw us? Yes. Oh dear, my wife is sending me jokes now too. That's who I sent the iceberg one to. All right. Okay, I'm not reading that one. Yeah, my wife sent me a bad joke. Like bad joke. What is an avocado's favorite game? Guacamole. All right, let's just see if we can get this. I want an enum in the UI showing up as an enum. All right, we need default on that. All right. How do you throw a party in outer space? You plan it. We shouldn't be laughing at these. These are horrible. All right. Shame on you all. Shame on you. All right, now we need export. Implementing, oh, there we go. Type int. Enum hint? Come on, where? Firefox. Oh, that's because these types. All right, so if we do string hint, and then say it's an enum hint, and then we have to provide the enum hint with the variance. Okay. I think we want this to be a number. So let's go back to int hint. As we'll encode these values, the different versions of that into this. Okay. Int hint enum. Okay. Now here, come on, save it. Oh, what happened? Oh, I got a new joke. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is very heavy, and the other one is a little lighter. Hmm. Why can you not figure this out? Int hint. Yes, you should be there. Oh, generic arguments for this. What? Expected one. Oh, for t. Well, it can be a unit because we're going to use enum hint. Variant is not implemented for that. But here we're supposed to give our export info and a variant type. I don't know. It's going to be an I64 because it's an intent. That seems wrong though. What is variant type used for? It's just the list of different variant types that we have. That's not super helpful. Like I want to be able to give this thing better stuff for the export. Okay, well let's add to variant and from variant. I thought to variant had a special version. Say tuple is represented as a variant array. Uh, okay, good. New type inner is unwrapped to inner, which is fine. The problem is that we're using new type because our inner is special. Enum. I don't think this is what we want because field attributes. I see. But it doesn't know what the inner type is. We're giving it a type that it doesn't know how to convert to a variant. So even though we provide that there, it doesn't know what display should be because display doesn't implement to variant, which is the exact reason why we're implementing this. What we're talking about. So flex, and we're just going to associate them like that, 0 and 1. Is there a less error-prone version of this? From I64 there. Because they didn't put stuff on here. Can we get the... Did they add that to Rust? Values. No, it's not there. So yeah, it looks like we're just going to be describing it ourselves. 0, 1, impl from variant. Oh, wait. Huh, it's interesting. Oh, yes, because it might not be an integer. Let's do this. Match to I64. There's a try. 2i64. And where do we get from variant error? What else do we have on variant? Any results being returned? Evaluate. Call on variant? Hmm, interesting. From object, because objects can be variants. Okay. Because 2i64 just does the best effort. Ah, here we have a result from variant. Well, no, that's silly. It's like turtles. Um, toString from variant, a variant from variant. Because we want to map this to the right type. Invalid enum variant. So here we have variant enum externally tagged. Just got me thinking maybe there's a different way of doing this that I'm not familiar with. So like that. Oh, I'm gonna think about it a bit. We're coming up on time. I've got to get to doing something else. So let's figure out who's out there. Who can we raid? I'm gonna raid anti. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate your company. Oh, looks like we might have gotten a couple more jokes. So on our way out, let's see. So morbid. Okay. Yeah, we're going out on this. How do you catch a bear? First, you dig a deep hole. Then you fill it with ashes. Next, you take a can of peas and line them around the edge of the hole. When the bear goes to take a pee, you kick him in the ash hole. All right, you guys take care. Till next time. Bye bye.